deserve an equal shot at a bright future. I yield back the balance of my time.
Chair recognizes the gentlelady from Texas, Ms. Johnson, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to honor the life of Mrs. Adelfa Callejo, a well-respected civil rights leader and attorney in Texas. Mrs. Callejo was 90 years old when she passed last week. She developed into her role as an advocate for justice at an early age. As the oldest daughter of a father who did not speak English, Mrs. Callejo often had to serve as an intermediary in defense of her family against intimidation from federal immigration agents or unfair treatment in schools targeted at Mexican-American immigrants. As the first Hispanic woman to graduate from law school at Southern Methodist University, her background and education have not gone unnoticed. Mrs. Callejo emerged as a prominent civil rights attorney in Texas, battling questionable city council redistricting in the late 1980s and staunchly opposing illegal immigration policies in Farmers Branch, among other prominent legal battles that have helped to shape our state. Mrs. Callejo was known best for her forceful advocacy and fiery personality. She overcame tremendous adversity as a female and as a Hispanic, although nothing would deter her from becoming a powerful financial and social force in Texas. She once said, "Only through education will we make the world a better place than we found it." She lived true to these words and worked with the Dallas Independent School District to ensure a better education was offered to a more diverse range of students. And for that, she was honored by the naming of her school being named for her in the Dallas Independent School District. Mr. Speaker, Mrs. Callejo was an inspirational character who offered her talents and her resources to those who were less fortunate. While she had an incredible presence in Dallas, her reputation as the godmother extended far beyond the city limits. While her passing comes as a great loss to many, we may continue to look to her life for an inspiration. I am proud to call her my friend and supporter. Mr. Speaker, we have lost a warrior. Thank you, and I yield back.
Chair recognizes the gentlelady from Illinois, Ms. Kelly, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On Saturday, a gunman walked into a mall in Columbia, Maryland, and opened fire, killing 2 people before taking his own life. Prior to the